Hi friends, I am Shivkumar. I just got recommended from 33 SSB Bhopal for 10 plus 2 B.Tech Entry. Friends, my journey for SSB was very short. Since my uncle had already served in Indian Navy, it had thoroughly inspired me and I always wanted to join Indian Navy, but as a doctor, since I had more interest in biology, but I did not want to take any chances, so I had maths with me in 12th. Unfortunately, I could not get a good medical seat, neither I could get a seat in IIT. So I took a drop and I decided to start preparing again for NEET and JEE. So while preparing, I came through the notice of 10 plus 2 B.Tech Entry in Navy. So I filled in the application form and was waiting for the call for SSB. Suddenly, beginning in the month of March, I got a call to attend SSB on 30th March 2018. My father immediately searched net to get the right resource so that I could appear for the exam well prepared. So while searching, we came across Dr. Commander Natarajan's book and video lectures. While surfing more, we came across Armed Force Preparatory Academy (AFPA), which was just being launched. So my father directly enrolled me into the batch. I was the aspirant in the first ever AFPA coaching batch. The 14-day camp is very enthusiastic. We all enjoyed a lot, and particularly all the faculties there in AFPA, their meticulous and tireless efforts inspired all of us, and we all were inspired to work hard and to crack the exam. My first day at SSB was the screening test. So OIR was easy, but PP and DT was a Waterloo. But since I had prepared a lot and I had got proper coaching in AFPA, proper approach for PP and DT, I was very confident. They had taught us the way that we should see a picture and locate even the minute details which are present in the picture. So I could write a very simple and short story within the stipulated time, even though the picture was hazy. Coming to the narration part, when I was narrating with full confidence and with lot of practice which we got in AFPA, I was very confident and confidently I narrated my story, and as soon as the last person finished his story, I pounced and I initiated the discussion. We all discussed our story, and while discussing, the assessor said, "Thank you, gentlemen." We all left the room and only 24 of us got screened in. I was among the first 24 and was very happy. Second day was psychological test. I could attempt all 12 TAT, 59 WAT and 51 SRTs. I could even give a good SDT. So I was very confident with the psychological test. Coming to the personal interview was the toughest for me. I could answer all the other questions, but in the interview, questions from GK were asked, and with the guidance given to us at AFPA, and since we had prepared most of the general awareness topics, I didn't know about DOCLAM, CPEC, OBAR, all such things we were told in AFPA to study. We all prepared everything, and I could answer something out of everything. So I was a bit confident, but since GK, everything we can't prepare, so some of the questions were there which I couldn't answer. The interviewing officer probably was checking my response or the way how I respond under stressful conditions. After personal interview, next day we were having GTO. GTO, GD, lecturate, these were I approached these things with full confidence, with full practice. GD topics were very similar as we had in AFPA. I could give many facts and figures, which is I think is must in GD. So in GD I could project myself very well. In GPE I initially made some mistakes while writing my own solution, but when we switched to common theme, I corrected my mistakes, I gave better suggestions, and GPE was done well. Coming to HGT, PGT, we all know that it is the principle of cantilever. Dr. Commander Natarajan is a very experienced GTO and he told us very minute things which we registered in our minds. Since the base of cantilever was very clear, he helped us to clear our base in cantilever. I could do HGT, PGT, FGT with ease. Even though in command task, the GTO tried to fox me, he started to increase the difficulty by making certain structures blue. I just thought for a while, I remembered whatever things I was told and I cracked the command task. Individual obstacles. Initially when I had got a call letter for SSB, I was overweight for 6 kgs. But thanks to AFPA's morning PT and practice of individual obstacle, when I went to SSB Bhopal, I could do 12 obstacles within 3 minutes. So this helped me a lot. I could very confidently do 12 obstacles within 3 minutes and I thank AFPA that it helped me a lot. Finally, on the 5th day, my heartbeat was at very fast rate. I was very nervous. My stomach was churning. I was waiting out for my turn to get into the conference room. Just then I saw the previous guy left the room. After 3 to 4 minutes, the bell rang. I went into the conference room and they asked me very simple questions like how was the stay, which all places did you visit, sort of. And my conference was over very fast and they asked me to leave the room. I left the room. I thought, since my conference was very small and they took just 3 to 4 minutes before me to discuss about me, I thought that I am rejected and I will be sent home. Having that feeling of dejection, I went, I had my lunch and I was ready with my luggage to leave for home when they announced the results. And I was the second person who was selected. We were only 2 out of 24 who got recommended. I couldn't believe at first, but as soon as JCO sir came for a further documentation, I felt very happy that I had succeeded and I had gone through the SSB very successfully. So board conference, even though I was nervous, ultimately I could make through SSB. My suggestions to the aspirants who are preparing for SSB is, the first thing is, English is must. For GD lecturate, in order to give your points soon, quick, you have to be a little fluent in English. You should be able to form sentences at a faster rate so that you can easily place your views within the time. Second thing I would like to say is to prepare for GK. Since I had to prepare a lot for GK and AFPA helped me with intense preparation for CPEC, OBOR, many other things which I never knew, and AFPA helped me in helped me to know those such things. So GK is something where we can become a bit weak in interview. So we have to prepare for GK, and to prepare for GK, read newspapers regularly, watch good English news channels, debates, which will help you ultimately during interview. For psychological tests, practice is surely required. I would like to thank our psychologist Ashok sir, who guided us in a way which was required to crack the exam. He did not encourage us to memorize themes, rather he explained us the way it should be approached. So These are the things which have to be kept in mind. Be motivated and don't lose hope. Our mentor, Commander Natarajan, always used to say, do your best, leave the rest. So these are the things which I always kept in mind. All the motivation, all the instructions which our mentors gave to us, those things were registered and were followed very strictly. I sincerely acknowledge AFPA, which has helped me a lot in getting through SSB. I would like to thank the four pillars of AFPA, Dr. Commander Natarajan sir, Colonel Govardhan sir, Colonel Ravi Nair sir, and Ashok sir, for helping me and guiding me the way and giving me the vision which I required to crack the SSB. I would like to thank them very much for their selfless help and their continuous help. Finally, I would like to thank my parents for instilling the right moral values in me. And ultimately, I will thank the Almighty for guiding me in the right path. So, prepare well, just be motivated and give your best. Don't think of anything. Just be and give your best. Jai Hind.